I was absolutely broken inside. And I kept it all together enough to where I would never let you down, but I kept it too much together to where I let myself down.
Selena has reportedly reacted to her mention in one of the Weeknd's latest songs, and social media couldn't be more excited. According to the reports, the Wizards of Waverly Place star is discontented with the fact that The Weeknd is still obsessed with her. Similar remarks were made regarding ex-boyfriend Justin Bieber as well. Understandably, this resulted in a bit of frenzy on Twitter, where fans appeared to be clashing against one another. So, what's everything about Selena's presence in the Weeknd song? And how has the actress responded to it? Let's find out in this video. The Weeknd has released a new music video for his latest track, Save Your Tears, and fans couldn't help but notice that one of the actors in the scene looks suspiciously like his equally famous ex-girlfriend, Selena Gomez. The fake Selena appears in the film at one point, seated in a director's chair as though she's waiting for her cue on set. Fans speculated that her hair was fashioned in short, voluminous curls with bangs, as a homage to her image in the video for her single, Dance Again. In the video, the two converse briefly, and we must admit that the Selena vibes are powerful. Fans went on Twitter and YouTube to express their opinions on the video and the star's previous relationship. The Weeknd put a Selena lookalike in his music video? This man is not over Selena Gomez, wrote one of the fans. Others speculated that the presence could be a clear indication of who this song is about. Now we know that this song is about Selena, not Bella. Loved how he incorporated Selena's lookalike, wrote a YouTube commenter. Others believe he murmurs Selena's name to the actor in the part where he asks her to dance. Another observant fan spotted a resemblance to a masked figure, as well as a clothing and hairstyle Selena has previously worn. Is it possible that Save Your Tears contains many Cell references? Despite its ominous overtones, the video brought back memories of warmer times for several admirers. "Not me missing the weekend of Belle and Selena together," tweeted one. They had dated for almost a year before breaking up in October 2017. The probable Selena collection is as striking as the singer's phony plastic surgery in the video, which gives him accentuated cheekbones and large lips. This appears to reference the bandages The Weeknd has been sporting at his recent appearances. He also takes a shot at the Grammys for snubbing him recently. Whether or not the video is a reference to Cell and their previous love story remains to be known, but Save Your Tears is definitely worth seeing for all the Easter eggs, even if they have nothing to do with his previous relationships. The Weeknd, whose real name is Abel Tresfay, has a fan base throughout the world because of his complex sounds and lyrics. He'd previously enjoyed a string of hits, including songs like Starboy, Snowchild, and Blinding Lights, among others. Did you know that the musician had previously made a blatant dig at Justin Bieber while he was dating pop sensation Selena Gomez? For the uninitiated, Abel and Selena had been dating for about 10 months before making their relationship public in October 2017. The two were very open about their feelings for each other, especially on social media. Over a short amount of time, they shared a slew of cute photos and videos with one another, as well as establishing a devoted fan base as a couple. Selena's longest relationship at the time was with singer Justin Bieber, and rumor has it that the two were bitter enemies at one point. The Weeknd partnered with Canadian musician Nav in 2017 and released the scorching song Some Way. Because Selena and The Weeknd were still together at the time, a few lines in the song seem to be directed at Selena's ex, Justin Bieber. In a part of the song, The Weeknd can be heard singing, "I think your girl fell in love with me." He also added an explicit touch to it and further sang, "She said my fuck and my tongue gave a remedy. I just took that chick, and I know you feel in some way. She want an N like me, you feel in some way." Another verse had mentioned in the song. Fans were almost persuaded that these lines were meant at Justin Bieber at the time. The song sparked a Twitter battle, the fans of The Weeknd and Justin Bieber going at it head-to-head. It was November 2017 when The Weeknd and Selena decided to call it quits on their relationship. However, that is not where things really ended. It wasn't too long after the breakup that Selena started seeing Justin Bieber again. Meanwhile, The Weeknd started seeing Gigi Hadid. About a year after the breakup, Hadid and The Weeknd were still going strong. And an Instagram like from Hadid seemed to confirm that she and Gomez weren't feuding. Kyung Van Go, Gomez's makeup artist, tweeted a snapshot of Gomez making her Cannes Film Festival debut, which she appreciated. Gomez refollowed Hadid on Instagram just 6 months after the harmless like, but Hadid never followed Gomez back, and a bit of the gram drama ensues 3 years later. It all starts when Gomez commented on a Dior photo of Hadid. Stunning. After that, the model deletes the Instagram post. When a Gomez fan calls attention to the erasure, she writes, "She is a firm believer in empowering women. You can't seem to take it in stride." Miss Hadid, by the way, took down the post. Gomez appears to respond, writing on Instagram, "That sucks." When news of the snub spreads, Gomez clarifies her statement on the Instagram account Sells Brina via the Selena rundown. "I shouldn't have talked before I knew the truth. Please accept my apologies," Gomez writes. "Please don't be insensitive. It was all a misunderstanding, and she is a beautiful person." After that, according to TMZ, the two are going to take their relationship offline. According to multiple sources, Hadid went out of her way this weekend to reach out to Selena to dispel any potential dispute. In February 2020, Hadid would like a photo of Gomez. The Weeknd releases Heartless the same month, a song with lyrics that appear to allude to his relationship issues with Gomez and Hadid. A new song from The Weeknd's After Hours album appears to address both Gomez and Hadid, some 3 years after their divorce. "I broke your heart as someone broke mine, and now you won't love me for a second time," says the song Save Your Tears. This coincides with The Weeknd's reconciliation with Hadid following his breakup with Gomez. Gomez released a list of movies, TV shows, Instagram accounts, songs, podcasts, and books for quarantine on March 30th. "To keep me positive and pass the time, I've been watching, listening to, and reading the following. I hope this information is useful," she captioned a photo on Instagram. Amid her pics are 2 shoutouts to The Weeknd, his song Snow Child and the movie Uncut Gems, which he co-stars as himself in. For the September issue of Esquire, The Weeknd spoke openly about his relationships and how they influenced his songs. According to the publication, Tresfay wrote, recorded, and released his 6-track EP, My Dear Melancholy, in just 2.5 weeks. The project was released shortly after his breakup with Gomez, and it's popularly assumed that it's about her. "I believe I just had nothing further to say on this. Whatever," he began, explaining why it was so brief. "It was like to this therapeutic work of art, and yes, it was brief since it was all I had to say about the matter at the time." Of course, Tresfay answered when asked if releasing the record made him feel better. I mean, that would have sucked if it didn't. But he never got around to talking about whom the songs were actually directed at. How do you think Selena really feels about these small inferences of her in The Weeknd's new songs? Do you think the two could go out again in the future? Do share your thoughts in the comments below.